tuned up and ready to put together by Beneath the Burning Sun. We got Shamaz, who was like practicing on the porch, just boom, 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 beatboxing like crazy. I love this guy. And we've got, my thanks to Aaliyah Love earlier on Skype. My thanks to Don Merriman. Also KSAL 1150 Race Talk Live. And Mr. SC for swinging through. Hell of a deal. Hell of a show so far. And we got Ross Long back from his sabbatical in the building. He was in Vegas. He did quite well in Vegas. He did so well in Vegas, he met up with a mystery benefactor. And we won't talk about them here, but we will talk about them soon. Germany, that's right. Want to thank our good friends at xndradio.com, also KSFX, SoFuckingRadio.com, NetTalkWorld.com, our good friends at Shoutcast.com, Livestream.com, Ustream.tv, USWebTalkRadio.com, TalkJockeys.com, Rangerplex Alternative Webcasting Networks, KJAGRadio.com, and 92.3 and 1670 AM, Casper, Wyoming. And for a complete list of sites, check out JiggyJaguar.com.
The list just gets longer.
The list just keeps getting longer, kids, because affiliates just keep picking us up weekly. By the way, I want to congratulate our, not really our, I want to congratulate me. I have 400 Twitter followers officially as of 5 seconds ago. I don't know what that means, sure. But I have 400 Twitter followers.
I finally followed you.
And by the way, thank you, Tom, our 400th Twitter follower.
Sure.
I don't know why
we need to give a prize to the 500th one.
They chose to follow me, and I don't know why she chose to follow me.
Sure.
But Miss Mika, who is a law major, 5-time published model, registered ASCAP songwriter, 2-time published writer, and working with mics and models. She is our 400th Twitter follower, and I don't really know why, but she decided to.
She's a
perv.
I don't know what.
She's a perv.
We'll put that. What? You can't use that. What are you doing? You can't use that.
Take it. Take it. Whatever you want to do. I don't care, Twinkie. It's your call.
Cool.
You're the celebrity. You're the big star.
We'll put that in front of like an amp. Cool, whatever. Just, yeah.
I love it.
Somebody told you acoustic set, so you brought your entire electronics version. Okay.
I love it. I love it.
That's all right.
And I like the fact that...
You don't own acoustic instruments.
Yeah, they do.
What is that?
Here.
What is that? Is that a conga?
It's a djembe.
A what?
Djembe,
which is kind of like a conga.
Yeah,
all right, get out of the way.
Congo? Who?
Conga.
Should I say
And is it... No. You should put your arm down. Thank you.
By the way, check out JiggyJaguar.com.
It'd be easier if I sat over there.
We now have a thing where you can scan it with your smartphone and you can get our content. I don't really know what that means, but we have it.
It's a QR code.
It's a QR code. Bill Grint and Bobby
once
Potts,
again,
they lasted as long as
I'm
they
on this
could.
drum. What's this drum here?
It is a djembe.
A djembe?
Yes.
Which is similar to a conga, but is more African in style.
Yes, and it has better low tones.
Yes. So the head on that,
yes.
An animal had to die to give you that head.
This is synthetic.
It is.
Because it was cheaper, not because I like animals.
Damn.
Just because it was cheaper. My wallet likes not animals. So, otherwise, it would have been dead animals.
You know, we can use cowhide because it's like a byproduct of the food industry.
Right. The food industry.
Yes. The existing food industry. All right. But that's a good drum. All right, back to Jiggy.
By the way, we want to thank our sponsor for this hour, Jordan's Juice Barbecue Sauce. Juice it up with Jordan's. Just Google Jordan's Juice, and you'll pull up Greg's stuff. Greg does some amazing stuff for us, and he's an amazing cook, so check him out very soon. Also, quick little plug. I don't even know if I'm supposed to announce this, but I'm going to anyway. The 25th of March, the Santa Fe Saloon, which used to be called the Blue Goat, is opening back up, and their very first show is going to be Mark Torian and the Bullet Boys.
That's 232 North
Smooth
Santa
up
Fe.
in ya.
That's 232 North Santa Fe.
232 North Santa Fe. Followed up by Anthony Gomes and his blues experience, and possibly, I've heard a rumor, which is not really a rumor, it's just something Kevin told me to say it is a rumor because he hasn't signed any contracts yet. But does anybody remember the band Quiet Riot?
Bang your head!
Yeah.
Win, win.
They're coming to Salina. And of course, it is the, well, we're not quite to the top of the hour, so I won't do my top of the hour break yet.
I think I kind of vaguely remember seeing them like open for Warrant or something back in the 80s.
I love Warrant.
Well, the Warrant was not bad. Quiet Riot was kind of 2 hits or something.
You know who's another great band in this moment? And guess who got to open up for them? I'm not gonna say anything, but I'm gonna point.
Katy Perry?
Beneath the Burning Sun got to open for him in this moment. And they got to meet. Did you guys get to meet the chick, the artist chick?
I had to work the next morning, so I did not get to meet Maria. They were very, very cool this time around.
Well, that's cool because they weren't when they played Salina.
She had this big dude bodyguard with her, but she was standing out by the entrance.
Big dude bodyguard. It's a technical
he's big
term.
old dude. I walked in.
Yeah.
I walked in to go to the bathroom, and this big dude was standing out by the door, and I was just like, "You waiting in line?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Okay, cool." And then Maria walks out of the bathroom, and then he starts walking with her, and I'm just like, "Okay."
Fair enough.
Okay.
But yeah, all of them were hanging out, checking out all the local bands. It was pretty cool.
Well, that's cool. Well, hey, you
Came
know,
up with the CD.
that works.
We're not on tour with them yet, but we're working on it.
And then, of course, Shamaz has got the biggest cross I've ever seen in my life. Where do you get something like that? That's a huge ass cross. Now, if you want to check out us, go to JiggyJaguar.com, or you can follow us on Twitter. You can do all that MySpace garbage, because yes, we are one of the few bands, one of the few people still left on MySpace. Just a second ago, a visitor from Switzerland checked out our adult film star interviews on our website. I don't know what they're doing over there, but shout out to Switzerland. We have a brand new poll question at JiggyJaguar.com. Do you care? Yes or no?
P-O-L-L or P-O-L-E?
Twinkie's got like a horror movie voice when he does the whole laugh. I love
Where's our other perv magnet?
Where's our other perv magnet?
where are we
Jessica
supposed to-
Lewis was supposed to come by, but I haven't seen her yet.
Where the hell is she?
She hasn't come up the stairs to the treehouse.
And where's our legitimate media guy?
Oh, Bill Gritt and Bobby Potts, they both got scared.
No,
and left.
Cream Demuth.
Oh, Cream Demuth.
Oh, Gary Demuth.
He's on his way. He's going to be on his way here in a few. It is the top of the hour, so let's do our top of the hour thing.
Parental discretion is advised. Now broadcasting high atop the penthouse.
Yeah, what's wrong with the beer we got?
They all know where he lives, and now you do as well. Jiggy Jaguar.
Come on, won't you party with me?
Coming to you from JiggyJaguar.com.
Blueberry muffins.
The man. What are you, insane? The myth.
Hey, where are the white women at?
The legend.
I told you never trust a monkey.
Jiggy Jaguar.
A drizzly day at the pond, but a chance to see a real star of the program in action.
The #1 talk show host on the net, and the ratings prove it. From Asia to Canada.
Do you want to know the difference between our show and that other show? We're not douchebags.
At 1-866-763-1242.
I got jiggy with it.
On the Jiggy Jaguar radio show.
As far as I'm concerned, I think you ought to put your face in dough and make jackass cookies.
Ladies and gentlemen, he may dress a little funny, and his hairstyle may be 10 years old, but my God, what a voice. Introducing your host for this evening.
It is a world-famous Jiggy Jaguar show. Thank you very much for paying attention to us today on a Sunday. Yes, indeed, we are the place to be on Sundays. And we are just doing our usual thing we do every single Sunday, which is offend non-Caucasian racial groups, committing felonies by yelling at cats, denigrating women, making negligent use of burning materials, performing exhibitions of speed, ticking off children of expert woodworkers, and if you don't like any of that, go gargle with a bottle of Rogaine and grow a beard on your tongue. It is the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar Show, and we've got the rabble-rousing ringleader Ross Long, Dr. Phil's doppelganger, the Michelangelo of video.
Fuck you, no.
The video drug dealer. Remember, you get one for free.
That's
and,
it. Then you're hooked.
Then you're hooked. And you have to pay him for the rest of the music videos that he makes for you.
Oh.
I am, of course, Jigman Freud, who is sexier than John McCain. I am the thorn of I'm the thorn in the side of all media. Count Jigular. My buddy Jason Younger at Hutchinson called me Count Jigular the other day. I thought that was kind of cool.
This is a show for the award show.
Jigmaster Flex, I was called that the other day by somebody.
I mean, your weird friend from Kansas City who wants us to come save his show or whatever by co-hosting it.
Aaron from the Big Dumb
because he has no content.
He wants us to come save.
But you gotta look at this. I mean, we did such an informative, great first hour with Don Merriman.
Yes, Don Merriman.
Your race guys. Don Merriman's a race fan. That's great.
We had the Aaliyah chick on.
Yeah, the on
who
and
apparently
off.
diddles herself for money. We had Mr. SC,
well.
the big star. And
Proving out on her, yes.
Now we've got one of the best bands in the history of Central Kansas, Beneath the Burning Sun, in the building. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to mention my new personal favorite. I have four actually new personal favorite things. I am also known as the rat from Out from His Roach Motel. I am also the one man in America that no one takes serious, and the most unfriended friend on Facebook.
That's right.
Well,
That's
and the one that Dutch from McGraw's told me.
Now Facebook.
I'm the leading cause of lesbianism.
Now Facebook and Twitter, they basically. Let's talk a little bit about Facebook and Twitter. They have caused a revolution over in Egypt, and even you are being.
I got 400 Twitter followers.
And
so.
even you are being forced into the Twitter thing, and
I love Foursquare too.
Weird people like that harp chick come up and say,
hey, look,
"Oh, I tweet you."
What's the newspaper?
Gary DeMuth.
No,
I'm glad you couldn't get us on your car radio.
And we got Shamaz in the building, the biggest star of them all. Now, let's talk about Beneath the Burning Sun, gentlemen.
Good stuff.
Hutchinson, the Salt City. What the hell's going on over there? They got music like crazy now. I lived in that town for 4 years. Nobody knew how to turn on a computer. Nobody knew how to play an instrument. Now everybody's doing it. What the hell's going on?
Am I coming through?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
Sweet. I don't know, when Sean and I were younger playing in a couple of different bands, the scene had, I don't know, like 5 or 6 bands and a couple of venues to play. And then there's just such a turnover rate of people leaving bands and bands breaking up for various reasons, and my sexy singer taking his shirt off.
What is Twinkie doing?
I don't know. He's busting his Star Wars shirt out on you guys. What the fuck ever, dude?
That's an original. That's an original from 1978. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but he took it out of the case.
Damn it!
It's worthless now.
It's not.
He wears it.
We can't put that on our show. George Lucas will sue us. He's the biggest sewer in the world next to Disney.
No,
okay.
Like, we both kind of walked away from it for a while, and the scene just kind of fizzled away. I mean, a lot of bands broke up. There were just bands that were doing it but weren't necessarily realizing what the potential was or whatever. And then we had been in, he was in the Mini, and I'd been in Seraphim and Paracost, and we finally hooked up with all these guys and put this band together. And our decade plus of experience, we just started hitting up clubs, and more places wanted us. And then the town was begging for local bands to be able to play again. And in the past couple of years, there's just so many groups that are just so damn talented in that town now. Like you said, there used to be nobody knew how to do anything, and now there's just there's probably like 10 or 15 bands full of really, really talented dudes in Hutch, and it's just so cool that the scene has blown up like it has.
And the fact you got places that support live music.
Yeah. Now it's getting to the point where it's there's so many places that it's kind of hard. There's like bidding wars for, well, if you play here, you can't play here, and if you, but we just
if you play here, what is my personal favorite? If you play here, you can't play anywhere else in Hutch for 3 months or something.
Yeah.
What is it?
Like
for 3 weeks.
Oh, 3 weeks. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's a good business practice.
Won't mention any names.
It helps. It helps. If you know.
We all know who we're talking.
Yeah.
It helps. I mean, it helps make sure that you maximize your crowd when you play a certain venue, and it keeps the venue happy with the group, pretty much.
Sure.
Because if you play Hutch Venue A, and then the week afterwards you play Hutch Venue B, it almost doesn't matter how much you promote it. If one band is the same, let alone 2 or 3 bands on the bill, less people are going to come because they've already seen that crap.
Yeah.
That crap being us. But like we do the little stuff, like we try and change
that
our
crap being.
We try and change up our set list and play with different bands and stuff. That way there's a different show every time. But I mean, sometimes you can't oversaturate the market. So.
By the way, if you wanna experience us live as live can get, we're like as I told Shamaz earlier, we're like coast to coast, like butter and toast. Go to livestream.com/Jiggy Jaguar. That's Jiggy Jaguar. I don't even know how to pronounce my own gimmick. I don't even know how to spell my own gimmick.
It's behind you.
Oh yeah, it is.
There you
go. Now, thank you, Tom. We'll just put you on the payroll every week. You can just point behind me.
Triple what I'm making now.
There you go. Earlier we had Aaliyah Love, the porn chick, on. She had everything matching. It was all pink.
Hot pink.
Hot
pink.
If we send her that shirt, she's gonna have to get a whole bunch of black and red stuff for that room. Then.
That's right.
Because that's all.
Well, if you guys send it, like I say, shout out to our buddy Corn Dog. If any bands that send any of our Skype porn girls shirts, they'll wear them, they'll take pictures, and they'll send them back. And you guys don't have promotional material to use.
And Jiggy Jaguar will pay by the minute to watch them wear Beneath the Burning Sun shirts.
Exactly.
So I've heard.
Exactly. Damn it, those rumors. It's not just a bar in Salina anymore. We've got... now, if you listen to a lot of the rumors in Hutchinson about me, well, we won't even get into that here. Oh, I have to later. I have to with Twinkie. We won't get into that here. What are you guys going to play for us first?
Elliot, what are we going to play first?
I don't know. What are we playing first?
Sole guitar player that was able to make it today. What are we playing first?
Now, you guys have...
You play Herb Alpert stuff? or Burt Baccarat?
No.
Okay.
Now you've got no drums, but you have, what is it?
I have a djembe.
A djembe.
Djembe.
Why do you have that for acoustic stuff?
When we first started doing acoustic shows, I did the shows with a kind of torn down version of my drum set with just like one tom and one cymbal. But it's just easier with this. It gives us a completely different sound, which I really, really wanted for when we started doing acoustic shows more often. And B, now with something like this, we can just go set up in like a Hot Topic or in a corridor somewhere.
Awesome.
Like when you came and checked us out in front of the W.
Yes, indeed.
I mean, that would be impossible if I had to just set up a drum set every time. But when I can just take this thing out of the bag and they just plug in their little amps and we're ready to go, I mean, it just makes it so much easier.
I love it.
Well, this song is called Torn Apart on the AC Metal Trip.
Holy shnikes. Holy shnikes, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, we want to send a big shout out to our buddies, 92.3 FM and AM 1670 in Casper, Wyoming. They are tweeting about Beneath the Burning Sun right now, by the way. So
they like you.
They like you guys.
And they like you in Sweden.
And they like you in Sweden.
It's midnight there.
It's midnight.
I'm not sure. I think I may be the only... Are we on Twitter, or am I the only one on Twitter right now?
I think we are on Twitter. Okay. We're on Twitter, but yeah, you have to have the internet to actually do our Twitter account, and it was set up on a mobile unit, so
yeah. But
I'm an idiot when it comes
you can
to
hit them
Twitter.
with my tag. You can tweet at Beneath the Smalls and what?
Beneath the Smalls.
And,
talking about
you
his
can follow
genitals.
me.
Now, we also...
Oh, what? Oh,
I also want to send a big shout out to our buddies at WDSP FM 1019, Fox FM in South Carolina, the Carolina's pure hard rock station. And, of course, Ross's favorite internet affiliate, Cockroach, the internet's talk superstation at talksuperstation.com. And for a complete list of over 50 affiliates, internet, AM, FM, whatever, go to Jiggy Jaguar.
We're just everywhere.
We are everywhere you do not want us to be.
Even if you miss us, we're still there.
We're still there.
Because you can get the archives. You can do weird things like Aaliyah does. Even.
You can get our barcode. Do you guys have a barcode?
The QR code. Do you know about those?
We know about them, but we do not have them.
You need to get one.
I will send you a website where you can get one instantly.
What
for
would
free.
we use it for?
I don't know.
So people can use their smartphones and
they
just
scan it.
They
and
scan
then they get
it.
content from you guys.
And then they can
We
immediately.
don't have any content.
Then they can immediately.
McPherson Opera House in McPherson have like 4 codes, and if you scan one, it automatically calls the Opera House.
Oh, that's cool.
So you guys could have one.
I don't want people getting a hold of me.
Where they can download like your latest music.
Yeah.
Free.
That's something I might mess with sometimes.
Yeah.
By the way, I was noticing during that last set, how quick were you playing that damn bass over there? Good lord.
That's the most underrated member of the band.
These two guys on the end here are just going nuts with their hands. What the hell's going on here? I'm like, what the hell's going on here?
I just try to keep up.
You just try to keep up. Well, by the way, if you just joined us late, you are listening to the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar show. I am Count Jigula himself, along with Ross Long, the Dr. Phil doppelganger, the Michelangelo of video, the $5,000 man. I don't know why that is, but people call you that. And we've got Beneath the Burning Sun in the building. And Shamaz, who is... and, of course, I've renamed this place the Treehouse.
That's cool.
Because as you come up the steps, it used to be the Lion's Den, but...
Lions ain't making those stairs.
There ain't making
I
those
still
stairs.
like the penthouse. It has a porn
We had
connotation.
a penthouse 3 blocks away when we were over on 2nd Street because the only 2 things in that neighborhood was us and a crack
And
house
drug
at the end of
dealers,
the
yeah.
block. What was great was it was a dead end.
Oh.
And there was more traffic going up and down that street on a Sunday.
Well, yeah.
They were either coming to my house or they were going and buying drugs. It was just...
In and out in 10 minutes, yeah.
We had a...
You can go buy your drugs and then go do an interview with Jiggy.
That's right.
On drugs.
And now it's just like that. They get out of jail.
They get out of jail on Saturday. They go to jail on Saturday. They get out of jail and they come over and do the radio show.
Yeah.
We've had rappers do that before. They'll call me when they get out and they're like, "Man, I'm getting out at 9 a.m. When's the show on, brother?" I'm like, "At 2," and they're like, "What am I gonna do for all that time, man? I just won't come across the street."
Maybe we should have came. Maybe we should have came. Maybe I should have brought Chris over here and done a radio show after she got out of jail.
Earlier, I want to thank, earlier we had Don Merriman from the Saline County Election Office on, talking about the elections. Yes, we had a public official that
came here.
Came here, yeah.
I mean, I wonder what his bosses are going to say now.
Access, of course.
Salina Journal's here, bro.
Salina Journal's here, too, but I was getting to that. Thank you, Twinkie.
He may have been doing this a little longer than you.
That's right.
That's what she said.
It's Gary DeMuth.
What is it? What is it? The world famous Harry Scott Shemp calls Gary DeMuth.
He might be offended if we said that.
Fine.
It's a liqueur.
He calls him Cream of DeMuth or something.
Cream DeMuth.
I don't know.
That's good. That's a good thing, yeah.
I don't drink. I don't smoke. I'm not fun at parties. We've got.
You're fun at parties, but all for the wrong reason.
That's right. We had on Aaliyah Love earlier on Skype. She is a porn chick. She offered to take pictures and sign and wear a Beneath the Burning Sun T-shirt. If you guys send it to her, I'll make sure you get her information.
It'll be the hottest.
We had Mr. SC earlier, the Saline County Phantom on, and he didn't hang out much. And then we had 1150 KSAL's Race Talk Live, Bobby Potts and Bill Gritt. But the minute the porn chick came up, Bill and Bobby got the hell out of here.
They scooted out.
They did not want to. They did not want to be here for that.
I imagine their contract with Salina Media Group says
Chad Allen.
Media exclusive. Yes.
Now, let's see. What else? What else? You know what we ought to do? I ought to be like Howard Stern and bring Gary in and have him interview us on the air. But I don't think he's here for that. I think he's just an innocent bystander.
I think he's looking for dirt. Oh.
Go over to 9th Street. Go over to the Community Access Television Center and ask for Marcia Smith, the embezzler. You'll get all the dirt you ever need. Now, let's jump back into talking to Beneath the Burning Sun. You guys have opened for In This Moment. You've opened for, God, who else? You got Taproot.
Texas Hippie Coalition.
Texas Hippie Coalition. Motogrator. Seasons After. Or Seasons After should have opened for you, but we won't get into that here. Who else? You guys have just opened for like every single big rock act on the...
Silverstone and Signum AD last night at America's Pub.
I'm still waiting on those pictures and videos, by the way. We won't talk about those here.
Friday night at McDonald's opening for
Operation Fear,
Leadbone Dry. I'm rolling on about...
Oh, my brother-in-law's band? No.
I'm rolling on about 6 hours of sleep in 3 days, man. It's the Red Bull keeping me alive.
How was it opening for Operation Fear? Because those guys, I had them on the radio show once. They're, like, intense.
It was all right. There was a real good crowd response. Everybody was pretty cool.
Oh, that's cool.
As politically correct as I could be, so as not to damage any... being business, Tom. This sound was...
So Dutch wasn't running sound.
Oh, he was.
He was.
Oh, Weinhofer.
Yeah, he was trash.
We've got to get that hobbit on the phone and yell at him. Okay.
Yeah.
Ross, do you have anything for Beneath the Burning Sun before we take a quick little time out here?
No, they do good interviews.
We're going to take a quick little time out, and when we get back...
That does. Right.
By the way, before we do this...
Keep it here on the Jiggy Jaguar Experience. And if you're watching on live stream, don't go away. We will be right back in mere moments.
There you go. We'll be back. Beneath the Burning Sun's going to do a couple more songs for us. We're going to chat with them all the way up to 5 o'clock, and then they're going to go off and apparently get free pizza and alcohol.
Yes.
Look at that.
Life is rough.
It's bad when you guys are big rock stars. Look at that. When we get back, we've got more, and we might pull Gary in and have him interview us just for the hell of it. And we've got Ross doing the live stream. We've got me wearing my odd shirts that I wear.
It's like pseudo
I was going to wear my registered service mark from Access, but I decided not to.
I didn't know if you were ready for
They might sue you.
They might sue me. We're going to take a quick little time out. When we come back, we've got more, so keep it locked, keep it loaded. Hey, on the Tomorrow Famous Jiggy Jaguar.
The Big Show.
It's Jiggy.